Hi everyone, welcome to day 5 of my 30-day personal growth challenge. In today's video, I thought I'll show you guys how I set goal for a month and how I plan to achieve that particular goal. Before I set the goal, what I do is I do a reflection for the month that has gone by. So today I'll be doing it for May, and I just answer a few simple questions, to kind of give a closure so that I can begin the upcoming month on a fresh slate. Once I do this reflection, I do a journaling session. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes, not too long. It's just two questions, like two journaling prompts that I have. And I do this because, nowadays we consume so much of content. There's really clever digital marketing going on. It's very easy to get influenced by what we are consuming. So we need to be really careful and try to set goals that actually matters to us, that which is actually something that we want to achieve. So by journaling to these prompts, I get to the bottom of my brain to figure out if I actually want to do those things, or is it just something that looked attractive online. So I do that thing, and then once I do like reflection and the journaling session, I kind of have some clarity as to what goal I would want to be working on. So what I do is I have a long-term goal. So I have one goal for 12 months, just one goal. I'm not focusing on anything else. It's just one particular goal for a year, and I set that goal in April. So my goal is from April 2020 to March 2021. So don't wait until like the 1st of January to set a goal. If you're watching this goal, if you're watching this video today, or if you're watching on any day and you don't have a long-term yearly goal, just set it today. Don't waste time. Don't wait for January, or don't wait for the 1st of next month or something like that. Just do it today. I did it in I think I did it on like April 5th or something. It can be any random day, need not be January 1st. So I have that particular goal, and at the every single month what I do is I set a mini goal which will help me get closer to that big goal. So I'm doing this from April. Like I mentioned before, in April I decided that I want to work, my goal is to launch a podcast. So what my how I plan for that is I'm going to record 5 episodes and have it ready to launch. And I did that, and then my goal for May was to launch beta testing coaching, wherein I'll be coaching women who want to gain clarity as to how to set goals, what their goals are, to just find out what matters to them. So I'm working with 4 clients now during this month, and for this month my goal is to post on Instagram every single day. So the reason I know this even before I'm doing the journaling sessions is that I recorded a podcast episode few days back talking about my update, like my personal growth update for me. So I kind of have a little bit of idea about what I want to do. So I've decided that my goal for June is to post on Instagram every single day. And when it comes to like planning to achieve this goal, what I'm doing is I'm setting aside about 3 hours every week on a weekend or any day I'm free. I'm still not sure about that. I'll have to look at my calendar. So I'll be setting aside 3 hours, and in those 3 hours I would want to like see what kind of content I want to post, prepare the images and the captions as well for the next 7 days, so that I need not worry about what to do on those every single day, as to, oh my god, I need to post on Instagram, like what do I want to do. And I just want to keep doing this. And then I want to quickly mention that if you have any goal which has to be done every single day, like this one, posting on Instagram every single day, just be aware that there are high chances that you're not going to achieve this goal. And I know this as well. I'm very open to that. I'm not focusing on perfection, I'm focusing on progress. Because in the past months, I have posted around 5 to 10 posts every single month. I just want to get that number a little bit higher. Obviously, if I do it on all the 30 days, it's great. I'm really happy. but that's not what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for like making progress, just because say I post, I like stress myself out and I post every single day in June. What happens when we go to July? I would not be able to, like, I would not have developed a system, like a sustainable system that will help me get through like the future months as well. For example, for podcast, now it's pretty, like, I have a 3-step process wherein one day I plan for my podcast, the next day I record it, and the following day I post it. So this is my 3-step process. I want to build some kind of a system which helps me, make this a habit, so that when I get to July, the Instagram bit is gone on autopilot and I can focus on some other goal. So you have to be really open to, not achieving the goal that you're setting. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. Make sure you're progressing, you're getting better than when you started. I want to be better than posting just 5 to 10 posts every single month, and I'm just pushing myself a little bit forward to say that I'm gonna post it every day, just to have some kind of a challenge and make it a little bit, like, just to push myself out of my comfort zone. And also, my attitude towards this is to do as many individual days as possible, not focus on some kind of habit trackers or to get a streak, or all of those things. Not focusing on any of those things, just to take it one day at a time and do as many individual days as possible. And now I'll show you guys the questions that I answer for the journaling prompts. So this is a 2020 planner that I use, and when it comes to reflecting on the past month, the questions, as you can see here, are like, there are 5 questions. The first one is my biggest achievements for this month, then the most challenging part of the month and how I faced it, goals and passions pursued this month and my progress so far, what worked and what did not work, things that made my soul happy. Very simple questions, hardly take some time, I think about 15 minutes. And then for the journaling prompts, there are like 2 journaling prompts here. Again, it's part of this planner. The first one is, this month I am attracting in my life, and the second one is my intentions and agendas for this month. You know what, I'll show you guys the example on one of the previous months. So for January 2020, as you can see here, for this month I'm attracting in my life, I wrote joy in everything I do, financial abundance. I didn't have a job at that particular time, so that was that. Success in my internship, I had not started my internship yet. Success in my college projects, peaceful mind and heart, happy and loving relationships, and creativity. So these, as you can see here, these are the things that are not in my, it's not totally in my control. It depends on some external circumstances. And with my intentions and agendas for this month, I've written, cultivate the phrase of the year, one day at a time attitude in everything I do. I can't believe that I chose this, to name my podcast. I had no idea at that point in time. And then I've written, complete 30-day yoga with Adrian challenge. I've done that. Read Inner Engineering, engage with PGST community, practice the Stoic philosophy in everyday life. I don't think I actually did that well in January, but I've become way better at it, and I really like Stoic philosophy. And also develop the habit of journaling. Oh my god, looking at this now, like, I had no clue that I was trying to develop this habit just a few months back. It's become an immense part of my daily life now. I can't even believe, like, that I did not have this habit just a few months back. Once this is done, how I plan is, like, what's my main goal, what am I going to do, like, what's the one thing that I'm going to do this month to achieve that particular goal, or to get closer to the big goal, and what are the habits that I need to develop to achieve the small goal. So yeah, it might look simple for some of you all, it might look very complicated for some of you all, This is the system that works for me. If you haven't tried planning, or if you've tried and things have not worked out, don't worry, there are a lot of planning methods. Just keep trying until you find yours. My planning method is basically just journaling to get some clarity, and then use some tools and techniques to plan and achieve them. And also working on your mindset, because that matters a lot when you're developing habits for long term. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. I know it's a little bit longer than other videos, but I'm glad I did it. Hope you find this information useful. I'll see you guys on day 6. Bye.